Okay, now let's look at example 12 here. The length of a simple pendulum is 75 centimeter and it is released at an angle at degree to the vertical. Calculate the period of the oscillation and the pendulum's bob speed and acceleration when it passes through the lowest point of the swing. Okay, so the situation here we have a pendulum, a simple pendulum. Okay, so this is the initial position, di mana kita panggil dia sebagai the equilibrium. Okay, equilibrium, which is X sama dengan kosong. And then the length of the pendulum adalah 75 cm. So from here to here is 75 cm. And then it is released at angle at degree. So maksudnya di sini. So ni adalah point equilibrium tadi. And then pendulum ni di-release pada angle 8 degree. Okay. So apabila dia di-release, obviously dia akan swing back and forth. So now what we want to find is the value for T, the period. So keluarkan formula 2 pi L divided by G. Okay, so this is the formula to find the T. So L kita sudah dibagi, this is the value for L. And then G is just the value for the gravity. So masukkan. Okay, so since G adalah dalam SI unit, which is meter per second, so here must be in SI unit as well. So this one you need to convert to meter. So convert kepada meter, divided by 9.81. And then you will get the value for T is equal to 1.74 second. Okay, next one we want to find the speed and acceleration when it passes through the lowest point of the swing. So lowest point of the swing. Lowest point dekat sini bermaksud dia adalah dekat equilibrium. So this is the lowest point, meaning that X will be equal to 0. So we want to find V and A. Okay, so remember before this, if X adalah sama dengan kosong, bermaksud V has a maximum value. Okay, V has a maximum value. So meaning that here we want to find V max, di mana V max adalah sama dengan A omega, amplitude times with angular frequency. So angular frequency we can find because we have the value for the period. So here 2 pi divided by T. Okay, which is equal to, let me check it real quick. Okay, equal to 3.61 radian per second. Okay, so here, to find the value for A, since we are not given the value for A, kita tahu A ni adalah maximum, A ni adalah amplitude, which is maximum value for X. So, apabila pendulum dilepaskan daripada angle 8 degree, bermaksud ni adalah maximum value of the displacement. So this is the maximum value, which is value for A. So this is what we want to find. So how do we find this? Kita boleh gunakan trigonometry. So kita boleh gunakan trigonometry. So this is the length, which is 0.75 meter. This is at degree, and this is what we want. So using sine theta, opposite divided by hypotenuse. So opposite here, this is the hypotenuse. So kamu akan dapat sine at is equal to A divided by 0.75 meter, which is kamu akan dapat value for A adalah 0.104 meter. So masukkan dekat dalam ni 0.104 and then omega Okay, so you will get 0.375 meter per second. Okay, and the next one we want to find the acceleration. So acceleration is equal to negative omega square x. So masukkanlah negative omega 3.61 square, and then x adalah sama dengan kosong, which is kamu akan dapat kosong lah. Okay, sebab dia minta dekat lowest point kan. So when you substitute, so you will get 0. Okay, next one, example 13. A simple pendulum makes 120 complete oscillation in 3 minutes at a location where G is equal to 9.8 meter per second squared. Find the period of the pendulum and its length. Okay, so we are given that the pendulum makes 120 complete oscillation in 3 minutes. And then we are given the value for the gravity here, 9.8 meter per second. Now we want to find the value for T and the value for L, the length of the pendulum. Okay, so this information here, disebabkan dia cakap 120 complete, okay, 120 cycle, okay, in 3 minutes. Okay, so from here actually kita boleh dapatkan the value for frequency, sebab kita tahu frequency adalah number of the cycle in 1 second. So in order to find the number of cycle in 1 second, kita bahagilah 120 akan bahagi dengan 3 minit, dan 3 minit kena convert kepada second. So you will get 0.67 Hz. Okay, so now kita dapat value for F, so we can find the value for T, di mana T adalah sama dengan 1 over F. So you will get T is equal to 1.49 second. And then we need to find the value for L. So keluarkan formula untuk T, which is 2 pi L divided by G. So since kita sudah ada value for T, we can find the value for L. Dan G dekat sini, make sure you use the value given. So 1.49 equal to 2 pi L divided by 9.80. So tekan calculator, you will get the value for the length is equal to 0.55 meter.